Hello friend, welcome back to my lecture on Java AWT. So in last previous lecture we have discussed about Java and GUI applet programming of the Java. So today I will discuss about the Java AWT. Basically AWT and Java Swing both are used for designing and defining the Java forms. So this is GUI and GUI building. This GUI building with the AWT. So I will discuss about the difference between Java Swing and Java AWT in this lecture. So basically present in all Java implementation. This AWT is present in all Java implementation and also described in most of the Java textbook. And for Java AWT, we have to write import java.awt.star and import java.awt.event.star. So both of these packages are used to import in this Java AWT, and Java Swing is the advance of Java AWT, but it is same as AWT, but it is more advanced than Java AWT. Many more controls, and they are more flexible. Java Swing has more control than many more control than AWT, and they are more flexible also. Some control, but not all, are lot more complicated, and some of the control of Java Swing are complicated, but most of the controls of Java Swing is same as the Java AWT, and much easier to build and attractive. This is much easier to build and attractive GUI. And for Java Swing we require Java X dot swing. We will write to import Java X dot swing. So now what is the difference between Java Swing and AWT? Again I am telling you the difference between these two. Swing is more flexible and better looking. Swing is advanced, that's why it is more flexible and better looking. And Swing and AWT are in incompatible. You can use either Java Swing or Java AWT. Swing and Java AWT cannot be mixed. And learning the AWT is good start on learning Swing. So before Java Swing, before Java Swing, you should learn Java AWT, because Java Swing and it's same as the Java AWT, and if you know Java AWT, then it is very easy to learn Java Swing. So many of the most common control are just renamed, and this way they are renamed in Java Swing. In Java AWT it is button, and in Java Swing it is J button. So we have to write here J button in Java Swing. Only J is the change, and the rest of the statement will be same. So this is the difference between Java Swing and Java AWT. So you can see here some component of the Java AWT, and later we will understand how to write program uh, for these components. So you can see here, this is label. First of all, label. So we have written here, let us use let us use components, and this is button, and click me or is the caption of this button, and again the same button, and this is checkbox, and this is choice button, and this is list button. We can select more than one item from the list, and this is scroll bar. We can use this scroll bar in AWT and Java Swing. And this is text field, and this is text area. uh, in text area we can include more than one row, and while in text field we can write only one sentence or limited string. And these are the check boxes. Also we can also say them radio buttons, and in case of the checkbox group we can select only one element or one item. So in this is plain checkbox. In case of checkbox we can select more than one item, and in case of checkbox group we can select only one item from a checkbox group. So these are the different AWT class, different component of AWT class hierarchy. So basically container, we have container component, and inside this we have window and panel, and inside window we can include number of frames. Button is also component, list, checkbox, choice, label. Text component has divided into two category, text field and text area. So there are many more other classes also. So these are the commonly used AWT component, and uh, in the next classes we will also discuss some other component also. So you can see now how to write the program, how to write the statement. So suppose we have to draw a label, so we will have to write label class and its object equals to new label, and the message which is displayed over the label. And while displaying the button, we have to write button but equals to new button, and then we will write here click me as a caption of the button. This is for checkbox equals to new choice box, and toggle will be displayed there. And text field, in case of text field, we'll write here text field txt equals to new text field, and the size of this text field is 20 character we can write inside the text field. And initially we have written here initial text, some initial text we have written here. And scroll bar, for scroll bar we have to write the class name scroll bar, new scroll bar. And inside this we have to mention here the scroll bar is vertical or horizontal. So in case of horizontal, we write here scroll bar dot horizontal initial value, and the initial value of the scroll bar, and bubble size means how much the scroll bar will jump, and minimum value from where it will start, and maximum value where it will be closed. So these are the different component of the some of the component of Java AWT. And now we will use these component and will design the program. So this is one of the program where the program is started by the program name is my applet, and it is extended by the applet. So inside applet we will write the program of AWT. So init is the first function, and it is just like a constructor. So inside constructor we have written here add lab, add button, as we have defined in the previous slide. Lab is the label, but toggle, txt, scroll bar. So we will add one by one in it. So add label, add button, add toggle. Toggle is the checkbox, and add txt is the text box, and this is the scroll bar. Add scroll bar, and so on. So we'll add all the component in this way in the applet. So this is the complete program. Here we have three label. So you can see here the program is started by the import java.awt.star, and next line import java.applet.star. Then we have written here public class label extend applet, or init is the first function, and we have defined here three label l1, l2 and l3 are three label. L1 equals to new label, and its caption is 1, and L2 is new, L2 equals to new label, its string or caption is 2, and L3 equals to new label, its caption is 3. So now we'll add L1, add L2 and add L3. So this way we will add these three label on this applet. So while we'll execute this applet, then we can find all three labels on applet. So it will display on GUI mode. So in next class we will discuss other programs. This is a very simple program. In this way, in this sequence, we can add the different component on applet. So thank you very much. Thank you guys.